Starting lineup for Davy Johnson and Team USA. Jimmy Rollins atop of the order there at shortstop. Dustin Pedroia at second. Chipper Jones getting the start at third. Kevin Youkilis at first. David Wright switches places with Chipper Jones. He's the DH.
So last year the Tigers struggled, but he did not, going 13-7 with a very respectable 3.73 earned run average. He likes to pound the strike zone down.
That one lined over the head of Scudero. And Rollins going to try for second. And he's in there easily. So Team USA, as we talked about the offense, gets it started and followed up with 4 strong innings by Felix Hernandez. Yes! As Pedroia is showing bunt here. Pick off attempt at second. They got it. Strong throw from Ramon Hernandez.
Something that Chipper Jones is trying to correct. He wasn't doing it yesterday.
Got him looking. 4th strikeout in 2 games. Team Venezuela. Gregor Blanco in the leadoff spot at center. Melvin Moore at third. Bobby Abreu in right. Miguel Cabrera at first base. Magli Ordonez in left. Carlos Guillen the DH. Short Pedroia over at second base. Kevin Youkilis, Gold Glove winner, over at first. And Chris Iannetta of the Colorado Rockies doing the catching for Oswald. Mora swinging first pitch. Bouncer over to Rollins. 2 outs.
Tonight, looking at the starting pitcher, Roy Oswalt, 17-10, as you mentioned, Victor, last year with the Astros.
2006, so did Bobby Abreu. Abreu hit just 211 there, and he gets a fastball blown right by him. So Oswalt returns a favor. He picks up a strikeout. We've played one.
There's run into outs, give away outs, and take away scoring opportunities.
Dunn takes a called strike 3. There's the second out. 3rd strikeout already for Galarraga.
Yep.
Goes right into the chest protector of an umpire. Breaking ball nubbed right back to Galarraga. A relatively easy inning. Galarraga has thrown 29 pitches. Venezuela is at the top batting title. There's a single to center field. Second hit of the game for Venezuela. First coming off the bat of Abreu.
Speed pitch.
Center field, a base hit. Coming around to score is Marco Scudero. Venezuela leads it 1-0.
Who throws in the mid-90s with his heater, but it's been more about location of the fastball in this inning. Staying back, he's recognizing the pitch sooner as opposed to getting a little jumpy.
This should be the 3rd out as Pedroia plays it on the second hop of Venezuela strikes first. They get a run on 3 straight hits. Melvin Moore, his 4th run batted in.
A lot of experience on this staff.
There's a little looper out to right center. That's going to fall for a base hit. Kevin Youkilis, a 1-out knock. Dunn line to the right. There's a base hit. Youkilis is heading over to third base, and he will be in there with a slide. DeRosa into the alley at right center field. That's down for a base hit past Blanco. Youkilis already in. Here comes Adam Dunn. DeRosa in at third base. A triple for Mark DeRosa. Team USA is up 2-1.
Even on line drives to the point to where Blanco takes a bad route. Watch DeRosa swing down on that and get good carry. He has more of an in and over route as opposed to circling back trying to cut it off from going into the gap. And once it got by him, the merry-go-round started.
Towards second. Lopez has got it. There's out number 3. It doesn't matter. Armando Galarraga's evening has come to an end. Mark DeRosa, the big hit, the 2 RBI triple, puts Team USA up 2-1. As against Roy Oswalt. Ordonez swinging at the first pitch, drills one out to center field. Granderson's got great speed and tracks this one down at the base of the fence. That and Davide Dell'Ospedale. I got that name down. We need Italy. Lopez lines one into the corner and left. DeRosa playing the carom. Guillen, as you pointed out, doesn't run that well. He's going to be stopped at third. And In at second is Lopez, who is a doubles machine. Gets jammed, but this one will score a run. Ronalds with the putout. Hernandez gets the RBI as we're tied at 2. Center fielder from the Atlanta Braves, who's 1 for 2 with a single and a fly to left. Pull to the right side, base hit. Lopez scores over to third as Scooter Rowe. Venezuela's back on top 3-2. Chopper to third, Tipper, little bobble. Strong throw as always. Nice dig by Euclid. And they get Mora for the third out. But Venezuela comes right back. They get a couple of runs. And the Yankees organization is a 2-7 record, a 7.17 ERA. Hard slide at second base by Rollins, but Jose Lopez hangs in there and turns a double play.
Look good at the plate.
He really has not. 0 for 2, 0 for 6 overall. Reaches here and bounces one to second. There's the third out. So Victor Zambrano gives up the leadoff single, a double play, and a ground out. Middle of the 5th, 3-2 Venezuela. Exactly what you were just talking about right there. It's very Mitch Williams-like, isn't it? Back in his day.
Mitch led the league in mullets.
On the infield, Jeter puts it away. And it's a very easy 1-2-3 inning.
More importantly,
Sir Sidney to use.
Yeah.
Sir. Euclid, that's about as ugly a swing as you'll ever see Kevin Euclid take. He'll reach. But man, oh man. And he lost him. Tried to get him to chase that off-speed pitch. Another payoff. Lost him. Ball 4, and we're tied at 3. DeRosa with all 3 runs batted in for Team USA. Iannetta toward the alley in right center field. Hit pretty good. Going back is Blanco. This one off the fence. 2 runs in. DeRosa's being waved home. And the play at the plate safe. Bases clear and triple for Chris Iannetta. 6-3 Team USA.
Abreu in a few steps. Great time for the youngster to come up with that.
How about that? There goes again. Pedroia down the line. That's a fair ball. Iannetta scores. Jeter was on the move. He's going to score easily. Pedroia in at second with a 2 RBI double. 8-3 Team USA. 10 pitch at bats so far. Here comes the 11th. The 3-2. And that's hammered to left. Forget about this one. Kevin Euclid on the 11th pitch of the at-bat. 10-3 USA.
Well, there are good at-bats, and then there are great ones, and we fully extended that one.
World Baseball Classic, especially when you got to go through teams like USA. Canada's got a very good offense. David Wright, this one off the end of the bat to Bobby Abreu, and the inning finally comes to an end. And number 4, Team USA sends 11 men to the plate, scoring 8 times.
College or junior college, and they slide down in the draft. They want to see him do it against professional hitters.
Bobby Abreu hits one well to right. This one is long gone. Carlos again, not Bobby Abreu. He ends second home run of the tournament. And Venezuela gets one of those back. It's 10-4 USA. Sneaks one inside the bag into the corner. A double for Jose Lopez, his second of the game, his fourth of the tournament. Scooter over to the right side. Pedroia, nice play. Jeter, can he turn it? He does. Run scores, but there are two outs. Was far to his right, so Pedroia's going to have to throw to Ziegler, who was there in time. Nice play by Pedroia and the pitcher Brad Ziegler, but Venezuela scores 2 on 3 hits. And Dunn, a monster shot to right field. Are you serious? Second home run for Adam Dunn in this tournament, no doubt about it. 11-5 USA.
Well, we mentioned before he's country strong, and he just hit that one a country mile. Whoever caught this ball, that's no longer round.
What's Abreu doing, even jogging toward the fence?
Jimmy Rollins and Derek Jeter both would like to see more playing time.
Jeter shooting one out to right field. Abreu's got a track on it. Makes the catch. Moving over to third base is Iannetta. He goes the opposite way. Bobby Abreu is back, and he makes the catch. Team USA gets a run. They do it on the leadoff home run by Adam Dunn. It was a big one. It was a long one. Middle of the 7th. 11-5 USA. Not a good effort tonight by the bullpen of Venezuela. That one's hit well in the alley in left center field, a base hit. Ordonez, nice job of cutting it off. Euclid all the way to third. Australia battling back, down 7-6. 3-2. Dunn takes low, and there's a walk, and they're loaded up. DeRosa skying one out to right. Long run for Abreu toward the corner, and he makes the catch. That'll bring home a run. Euclid scores, and it is 12-5 now Team USA. Iannetta right back up the box, a base hit. 13-5 Team USA. Victorino stops at second. Chris Iannetta himself a 4 RBI night.
Maybe most, it'd be a welcomed sight.
Granderson into the corner and right, possibly. Abreu cuts it off. 1 run is going to score. Stopping at third is the catcher Iannetta. It is 14-5 Team USA. Pedroia's got it. There's the first down.
Finish the game off.
Mears gets the fastball there, but right to Victorino. There's out number 2. He is quoted as having said he's been fortunate to live in 2 fashion-forward cities, and Ryan Braun has gone big fly, or has he? He has. Ryan Braun gives Team USA a 10-run lead. And a little indecision on the part of third base umpire Minoru Nakamura. And that's why we had the hesitation. Vantage point, but what do we know? And what do we know?
Did that get a piece of
that was to the left of
the foul pole there? Wow.
Foul netting. We do have the video replay here. Backhanded by Mora. Dug out by Cabrera. There's out number 2. Pops one up on the infield. Mora with the call. The snag. There's the 3rd out. Team USA tacks on a run. We head to the bottom of the 9th. They're up by 10, 15-5. Blanco lining one into the corner, and this is going to go for extras. He's got terrific speed. Well, he can load it. Ends up at third base, standing up with a triple. Yeah, single. Nobody is going to get this one a run score since the infield single for Moore and the RBI. Taken over last year. Cabrera to short. Jeter, Pedroia, Nucleus, game over. 15-6 the final. Team USA is on its way down to Miami for round number 2. At least they got to play on Wednesday, though, first. But at 2-0, Venezuela now 1-1.